So welcome to another episode of Boat Snoop. I'm your host Clinton Johnson, and what we have for you guys today is a 2006 Hunter 38 by the name of Mariposa. And as we come around, see the name right there. These Hunter 38s, they're real nice boats. Really nice, good, decent sized cockpits. Really wide and beamy down below. And stick with me also, we'll be running the engine and the Panda generator. This boat does have a generator on board as well, so stick around for that portion. But let's hop on board and take a look. So we'll head on up to the bow first, check things out there. The sail is in mast furling. So much easier to operate with a smaller crew. I will point out, you'll notice no jib. The owner of this vessel is currently in the process of ordering up a new jib, so that will be nice. And it appears we have an electric windlass, because here's your local controls up and down for it. And then here we have anchor chain, and then eventually it leads and connects onto line. And here's our view from the bow. We do look up. I do see a radar up there. Our bimini top looks almost like brand new, if not brand new. It's not very old at all. That's Florida Sun would tear this up. So this looks in really, really great condition. And when I'm checking out our running rigging, all of our lines coming back, they all look new, or in the case of this one right here, decent condition. Looks like we have our shore power connectors on the starboard side. And our main traveler is located right here on top of the bimini support. So a nice local location. We'll head on into the cockpit here and check it out. Now I just made out this table really quickly, so you can see it has a really good sized table here. You could flip up one side or the other side, or both, depending on what you're doing. But that's a really nice, if everybody's just hanging out here in the cockpit, really nice area for drinks, some snacks, food, stuff like that. So I did want to show that. Now at our helm station, I want to point out that we have a Garmin GPS Map 740S chart plotter. We have a Raymarine autopilot controller. To be honest, here is a Garmin GMI 10. I actually am not sure what that is. If you know, let me know in the comments. We have another Raymarine, shows speed, and another one for depth. Now, there's a couple more things in this cockpit I would like to point out. You do have some Lewmar self-tailing winches. And a lot of times, you know, you have them back here working your sheets for your jibs, and self-tailing winches are amazing. We have another one over here on the other side. But I did want to point out that on the cabin top, we also have some Lewmar self-tailing winches. And that makes it a lot easier when you're pulling your other lines in and out. A lot of boats, they just put a, you know, maybe save some money, whatever. They just put on a regular set of winches. So thumbs up on this, having the better winches. One final thing that I noticed on this boat is I like these, what I always call princess seats in the back. These are big enough where you could have two people sitting in them, or you just have a whole lot of room for yourself sitting on them. I like that. A lot of boats, they have much smaller ones, and you can be a little bit cramped, at least a full-size guy like me. So you can really, really sit a lot of people in this cockpit, even with the addition of these. Right there, basically Put your outboard motor for your dinghy on there. Nice setup. So we're going to head down into the salon, but as we head down, I do want to point out this is an interesting location for the JVC stereo system for the boat. Kind of cool. Hatch that closes. But let's get to the salon. Now, like I said, these Hunters, they're big, wide, and beamy. And you can tell already, lots of room, feels big. Let's head on down and check her out. So as you can see, large, wide, beamy salon. We'll start here with the galley, but good sized countertops actually, compared to a lot of boats this size range. We got our microwave, 2-burner propane stove, stainless steel deep sinks, and a pretty good sized refrigerator. Once we open this up, yeah, pretty good size. And I did forget to mention the oven, and it is a gimbaled unit that will swing if you're in the waves and everything and keep everything flat. Or you can just use this lock here and keep it from swinging. Now before we head forward from the galley, I'm actually going to take you into the aft stateroom. Actually, quite large. It does have a lower ceiling, but you're just going to lay down and you're just going to sleep. But that is a large queen-sized bed. That's what it looks like to me. Very large. Lots of room. I do notice a couple of spots here with the ceiling where it looks like he accessed, but everything looks normal. So that would need to be repaired. Well, I mean, it doesn't need to be repaired, but I know most people would want to repair it. And then swinging over here, we do have a hanging locker. And at the head of the bed, we do have a port here that you could open up. That goes up into the cockpit, so you could get some fresh air in right where your head is. So that's kind of a nice little feature. And then you had those 2 ports there, so you could get a cross breeze going. So that's kind of nice. So we head through here. There is an access to the head from this direction. You can also enter through the galley. Where the toilet is also your shower area. That piece of wood leans down, and then you have your shower head nozzle right there. And as we move further into the head, come around, we have our sink. And we have a mirror. You can see me there. And that opens and there's some storage. Now, moving out of the head, we'll come back into the galley here. And now we're going to take a look at this Yanmar 3J4HE. It's 40 horse, 3-cylinder. So I'll open this up, we'll fire up the engine for you so you can see her run, and then we'll move on to the rest of the boat tour. So here is our Yanmar diesel. We're going to fire it up for you guys, and we're going to let you guys see it run. And now that we've seen the main engine run, I am going to take off this cushion here, this one here, and we have a Panda generator there. We're going to run that for you, so let's take a look. And here we have our generator. It is a Panda, and we're going to start this up and let you guys see this run. Now that we've seen that Panda generator run, we'll take a look over here at this nav station. It is a full-blown nav station that you could sit down at comfortably. You can even set up a laptop. You got your Raymarine chart plotter right there. AC, DC control panels, your VHF radio, and even down here you have the controls to start the Panda generator. So we'll sit down here. You can see we have a nice settee over here on the port side. Someone could lay down, or you could really sit about 3 people. Around this table you could sit, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, maybe jam in 6, so pretty decent sized. Looks like that table goes up and down, or you can lay it down. Looks like maybe have to do some more upholstery right there, so I will point that out. And just like the aft stateroom, looks like the owner had pulled out some headliner here. The nice thing on that is headliner is, it's just cloth. So that sort of thing can be replaced relatively cheaply, but it actually gives us a nice look into the structure underneath, and I don't see anything, I don't see any leaking water or anything like that. So, forgot to mention, you probably already saw it, we have a TV. Looks like, we have that stereo system. It has Bose speakers, another Bose speaker over there, and then we have our forward V berth. And we just have our basic V berth. Good size hanging locker here. Some cushions for up top. And then we got a view. It is a large salon for this size of boat. Well, thank you again for joining me on this boat tour of this 2006 Hunter 38 sailing sloop. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more boat tour videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.